Hey folks, it's Mark and Bob at Flyer Mountain Outdoors. Thanks for joining us today.
You know, if you've got an Aimpoint CompM4 and you want to upgrade to a quick detach mount because you don't like the big obtrusive knob on the side, stick around because Midwest Industries has a real cool product that's coming out real soon.
All right, Bob, what we're going to be putting on is the Midwest Industries part number MI-UDAPM.
Quap 'em.
The Quidapum.
Quidapum.
Hey, whatever we want to call it, it's awesome because, here, I'll show you this. So our weapon's clear and empty. Look here, that thing. I love this optic. Aimpoints are awesome. They have an advertised 8-year life on the battery, a single AA that goes in there. You know, if it's sitting at the mid position, I love this optic. They're great, and they have great customer support. I actually sent this one back because this one spent time in the sandbox and had scratch lenses, and Aimpoint took care of me. They just fixed it and sent it back free of charge. I love this optic. I hate this big giant knob sticking out.
Yeah, and if you look at the side of it, I mean, it has no finish left on the metal. It's all been completely worn off.
Well,
just
yeah,
about.
because it's sticking out the side like a shifter knob on a '63 Chevy.
Yeah. So look at this. You know, we've got the new mount that's got the quick detach lever on here. It's going to be nice and slim compared to what you have. It's not going to get hung up on your seat belt.
So we're going to go ahead and install it. And first, I'm going to take off the little bungee rubbers and see this old mount here. It did kind of have a cool little ratcheting mechanism, so you didn't over torque it. You didn't need any tools to put it on and off. It had some stuff going for it, but it's just big and bulky. So we're going to remove that base, and there's just a couple of screws that hold this on.
Now, to note, you know, this is made in America. This is machined from aluminum. Midwest Industries. This one did not come with any packaging because it's not ready for the market yet, but by the time you see this video, it should be available on their website.
That's right. Now, and this, I have the spacer, and I want to maintain the spacer because that gives me the correct elevation and relief. Now, one thing I do want to note is, you know, on the other QD mount that they had for the ACOG, it was reversible, so I could put the quick detach over on the right side and keep all of my protrusions over on this side. Because the Aimpoint has an off-center mount that has a little shelf supporting over on the right side, the screws are still in the center of the bore, and theoretically you could change it and flip it around, but then that would leave it unsupported. And so I'm going to trust that the engineers knew what they were doing, and we're going to just put it on. And it's, you know, it's tucked in enough that it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah. And if you're swapping out your mount on this, and if you don't have any Loctite provided in the packaging, it's something you're probably going to want to invest in and put some on while you're going ahead and doing this.
Blue
Loctite, not the red.
Yeah.
Can be really annoying if you're at the range, you haven't shot your weapon in a while, and you can't zero it, and you can't figure out why you can't hit your target to find out it came loose.
Now, because this is a pre-production model and they sent it to us, we're using our own tools and our own Loctite. I'm just judging from what Midwest has provided in the past. They're probably going to provide a nice wrench for you, and maybe some new screws, or they might not, because these are quality fasteners that come with the Aimpoint as they are. So I'm just going to snug these up, and that was pretty quick and painless. Now, this works pretty simple. There's an unlocking tab right there, and then you have the throw lever. So you can do it with one hand, but they're far enough apart that it's almost inconceivable that you could accidentally bump this and make it release.
Right.
So that's pretty slick.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of what EOTech uses on their on some of their optics, which is nice. So there's no learning curve.
Oh, and this one's just right on the tension, just like I like it, just like that. Put it on there. Now, if there is one caveat, that one big knob did have a bonus in that it had a spot for you to put your bikini and have that hanging off there, and there's not with this now. So I'm gonna have to think up something else and zip tie.
Tactical zip tie.
Exactly. So that if there was a caveat, that's the only caveat that I can see. But now, you know, this protrudes less than my bolt release.
Yeah.
So it's very sleek and very tucked in there and doesn't stick out to get gouged. So
Yeah, so if you guys are looking to upgrade to a quick detach mount, Midwest Industries does have a worthy product you need to investigate a little bit further. This is a fantastic product made by some great people here in America, and it's going to do you right.
that's right. I've always loved Midwest Industries customer support. Before we even started reviewing their stuff, I was a customer, and they always took great care of me. So I love that they're making really cool stuff that I've been solving problems like this that I've been looking to get taken care of for a long time. So
Right.
it's a great option. So there you have it, the Midwest Industries MI-QDAPM.
Could happen.
Hey, you can't take back a bullet. You never want to wish that you could, so always follow the 4 basic safety rules. Shoot safe, and we'll see you on the fire line.
Thanks for watching.
Well, there, Bob, look at there. I got the tactical zip tie installed. I got this tactical side cutter right here. And voila, I was able to put that in there. It's nice, tucked in there a lot nicer.
Yeah, so now you won't lose your lens covers. You can still utilize that, and it'll be good to go. Tactical zip ties. Get them before they're banned.